Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. For today's Freaky Friday, I wanted to play more Cozy Grove. This game is so cute and the music is so good, and I have been looking forward to relaxing with this game. So when you come back for day 2, the bears may be gray again. Well, the bears will still be colored, but the area around the bears may be gray again until you do their quests. But in some cases, like this one with Charlotte Pine, everything's still colored. She does have a quest though. And that usually means that it's not a story quest. It's just like something easy. I should be reading these, I just realized. Oops. Okay, so we actually do have a quest for Captain Billwether Snout to get an item, a clothing item from Mr. Kit's store. So we want to check in on that. Okay, and we can turn this in, and we also have something for Jeremy Gruffle. So, Maker Buddy, have you been using that crafting bench I loaned you? Yes, it's been very useful. Happy to hear it. Of course, you'll need plenty of raw materials to make more things, so I'm going to leave you with one more tool. It's a little advanced for a kid your age. It requires some metalworking. Find me some iron ore and some hardwood and I can get started. So, the rumors were true. If that fox sells wares as fine as these, I'll permit him to haunt the dry docks, for now. Yes, indeed, the chill is fading already. This is a wing warmer of the finest quality. I think I'll add it to my cabinet of the mind. What's a cabinet of the mind? Why, every explorer with their salt has a cabinet of the mind, though some of the less lyrical among them might call it an item collection. It's an imaginary box I use to track the doodads, whelps, and gollywets I've come across in my travels. Once you have an idea, you can easily imagine an item collection of your own. Right. Is this item collection even real? As real as you want it to be. Ah, I see it taking shape. Anything you'd like to donate? Yes. So, if you've ever played Animal Crossing, this is really similar. You can donate one of every single thing that you find out in the wild. Oh, and he has another quest for us, maybe? Yes. If a fish is giving your hook the cold shoulder, try recasting it. Some of these scurvy dogs won't bite lest you get smack in the middle of their line of sight. That's all? Okay. It shows that he has a quest. He keeps getting the arrow over his head. But then, when we try to interact with him, he actually doesn't have a quest. So that's crazy. Francesca Duclaw. Thanks for your help earlier, little spirit. Did you notice the burst of color that occurred afterward? Yes. It was hard to miss, or nope, didn't notice a thing. I suppose it was rather dramatic. Bringing color to the island is a noble thing. This place isn't meant to be so gloomy and lifeless. I bring this up because my dear friend Thoreau is in need of your help. He's the walnut tree over there, just out of reach of my collar. This one. He's got an umbrella snagged in his branches that is bothering him terribly. I'd ask you to shake the umbrella free because Thoreau is uncolored, but because Thoreau is uncolored, mortals like you can't interact with him. He can't even grow walnuts in his uncolored state. Poor thing, he looks so barren now. You'll need to extend the reach of my color to help him. Take this spirit lamp and place it on the colored edge of my domain to extend it to Thoreau. This is something that we didn't get to do last time because we were still on our first day and we ran out of time. But essentially what Charlotte is saying, what Francesca is saying is I have to take the lamp that's in my inventory and place it down in her radius such that when she's colored, the lamp will extend her color to this tree. But she's not colored today, so we may have more to do for her. Or we may want to color Charlotte, and if we color Charlotte, we might be able to reach that same tree. That should do it. Yep. You got that cursed umbrella out of Thoreau's hair. Now he can finally stop whining about it. You have our gratitude, spirit friend. And while you're here, maybe you could find a new home for my other friend. Here you go. Golden delicious tree. She wants something else? No. Patrice is not looking so well. Let's check our mailbox first. We've got 2 new things. From Scoutmaster Blake. Cheerio, Scouty Wouty. I'm surprised you haven't heard back. Is everything okay? You got your flame guide, right? Your aunts told me old Flamey has been in your family since before the last big purge. Keep feeding Flamey, and they'll help you locate all the restless souls lost in the dark corners of the island. He's given us one common log cabin planter. And from Charlotte, 3 bagels. Okay, Patrice, how can we help you? Hey there, postal pal. Beautiful day as always. Got a little bit of a non-standard mission for you today. My girl Ophi took my earmuffs on her walk yesterday. She didn't bring them back. Think you could track them down for me? It was near the Cozy Grove sign behind something. Near as an adjective in this game tends to be pretty loose, pretty flexible. Oh, I need to dig this hole anyway. Why am I forgetting how to dig the hole? Oh, probably because that's not a hole. It's just a tree. The tree is on a thing. I'm silly. Let's see if we can find these headphones. Oh, there they are. Sorry, I was in the moment. It was very chill. Okay, let's take these back to Patrice. Hey, you found them. I just love my lucky earmuffs. What better way to block out the screams coming from an unopened mail, right? What kind of traumatizing mail does this person have to endure? There we go. That's what happens when you try to action a hole that's actually a hole. Can I help you with something? Hey there, Stamp Champ. I'm glad you stopped by. Have you noticed any imps running around with a bubble over their head? I haven't, but that doesn't mean I didn't pass them. They are rather skittish, so they may have run off when you came near. Those are hungry imps. They're crying out for something to eat, but imps are very picky. They'll only eat a specific item they are craving. If you feed it to them, they'll happily give you something in return. I mention this because one of those hungry imps made off with a letter of mine. I was hoping you could get it back for me. So, would you like me to tell you the secret to feeding hungry imps? Yes, please. Hungry imps are craving a particular item to eat. They'll show you what they crave with a bubble over their head. Don't just walk up to a hungry imp. They'll get scared and vanish. Keep your distance so the imp is comfortable. You'll need to throw the item they crave to them. Hold the item in your hand and drag back to aim, then release to throw. If the item lands near the imp, they should eat it. If you miss, don't worry, you can pick up the item and try again. After the hungry imp eats the item, they will show their happiness with a heart. You can tap a happy imp to approach, and they'll give you something as thanks. Come back when you've gotten my letter back from that hungry imp. That one wants a mushroom. Do we have mushrooms? Yes. So we need to get a little bit closer, but not much closer, because they spook. And then we can haul back and give the mushroom a little toss. Now we can approach. Hey, you found my letter. I bet that hungry imp was pleased you fed them. Did it give you anything else in return? No, not this time. I think you're pulling my leg. I've never heard of a hungry imp being ungrateful when you feed them. Since we're talking about imps, I should tell you about imp essence. Hungry imps often drop essence in appreciation. It's handy for crafting foods and other useful things. Well, I hope that was helpful. Talk to you later. Thank you. We've got a couple logs in our bag now that we can give to Flamey. I'm starting to worry that I missed something. Because imps... Patrice isn't wrong. Imps do normally throw down something. Not just a letter. Oh, I have to burn iron. I want to burn something. Iron? Thank you. Have some logs also. Delicious. Only 4 more logs before I'm full. I sense a log in your bag. Yeah. Only 3 more. How many logs are in my bag? Okay. But we also have a quest that we can turn in for Jeremy Gruffle. You won't get logs from every person every day. Perfect. Now let me just give that a quick smelt. And now you have your very own machete. I hope it's okay giving you something so sharp and half your size. It's not okay, is it? Well, too late now. Enjoy your new chopping powers. I know you're a trained scout, but please be careful with the sharp side, okay? The last thing I need is another ghost on my conscience. Is that truly it for today? I think what we will want to do... is maybe come back tomorrow and do some more. Okay, let's put some stuff down. We'll do a little bit of decorating. I've got a lot of lamps. What is this bird like? Aside from bagels. Likes decoration, lamp, and rustic decor. Dislikes imp. Okay. This creature seems to like you. What would you like to name it? Ender is the name of the main character in my favorite book series of all time. But let's see. Let's cycle through some more and see if we can come up with anything good. Cool girl? I mean... Flutterbutt. Bums. I'm a child. I could put some lamps down to extend the amount of light that we have available at my campground, but that's not super necessary. How do I rotate that? Like that. I only have 2 directions. Okay. Someone is telling me that they have a quest for me. Is it Captain Snout? Do I just need to put more things into my mind palace? Basically. The reward for that was a crafting recipe. That's pretty good. And I'm sure there's more stuff I can donate too. I'm just collecting my little scout badges. It must have changed from the last time we played to now. The game must have changed from winter to spring for me to be able to get that badge. The play in multiple seasons badge. That's an interesting one. Kind of like thinking about what are the markers for someone like to consider something spring. Let's learn some recipes. We're getting baking recipes, but we don't yet have that particular bear. Yeah, I'm trying to chop this. There we go. Patrice is giving us this. Sorry, Jeremy is giving us this. If you've got too much of one resource and not of enough of another, try crafting them. Don't ask me how it works. All I know is if I hammer this softwood long enough, it turns into hardwood. The miracle of carpentry. I like that he's like, don't think too hard about it. Does Mr. Kit have a log today? I doubt it, because Flamey didn't mention it. No. Oh, what we can do, I put my skipping rocks away, but we can skip some stones. Got it. Nice. That was a good skip. I'm not normally so good about it. Where's she going? Oh, overshot it a little bit. The trouble with skipping stones is that if you miss like this, then you don't get your stone back. Oh, this one just went wide. Let's see, that might be it. Nope, went over it again. Oh, I missed by like a mile that time. But like I think the speed of my throw was good. Nope, that's gonna fall short. No! So I need to fix my angle. That might be it. That might be too far up. Got it. Okay. That was a hard one. This one you'll go nice and easy on because it's really close. Okay, maybe not that nice and easy. Are we out of clams? Nope. No! That one might be tough, because it's pretty far out there. Did I just get a mustache? Stubble. Nope. Missed it by a little bit, and I'm running low on skipping stones. Was that too far north? Yes. I think this one's gonna be too far south again. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's do some more gathering. I am willing to bet that Professor Snout, Captain Snout, wants all of those. Yep. Wish I could donate more things. Oh, I can donate more things. Just didn't try. Cool. I'm disappointed that he still doesn't have anything for us. Do we have a bug catching net? Not yet. That will come. And when it does, we'll be able to scoop up those little bugs that you're seeing everywhere. Okay. We have pear tree we can harvest. Nope, come over here and give this tree a little shake. Need a silver shovel, or better, produces a new collectible. I don't have a silver shovel. Oh yay! This imp wants a toadstool. It was just saying. So let's give it a little toss. You can have this if you want it. I gotta move away from it so that we can see it again and collect what it wants to give me. Did it just disappear? No, there we go. I believe we have a few potatoes now. Nice. I don't believe we have any sweet potatoes, though. Not yet. Anything I can stack? We've got some more soft wood. Some more twigs. I don't know why those potatoes were not stacked. Actually, let's keep that and put that in. Oop, just kidding. What can we donate? No, I didn't mean to grab all of those. I just need one. Oh. I don't know why I have a cat in my backpack and not down. Okay, that's everything we can donate, I believe. Yeah. Perfect. Have a bunch of stuff, please. So one thing I want to mention about this game is that some things are seasonal. Like the fish change out seasonally. You'll find different fish in the spring than you do in the winter. So if you're a completionist and you want to fill up your entire collection with Captain Snout, it's going to take you like a year. This game also has seasonal events. It's got festivals. Get up there. You can do it. There you go. Cool. Badges are nice. So I think what we will do, since it seems like we've cleaned up about as much as we can, is that we'll do one last round of donations for our collection. And then I'll probably pick this up again tomorrow. Right now, at the time that I'm recording this, it's Tuesday. And this is for Friday. I am a little ahead this week, which is nice. And if I play again tomorrow, then I can maybe show you another day's worth of fun goodies. In the meantime, I do want to do a little bit more decorating. That's pretty. And you might be starting to see that there are styles. So we put down this lamp over here, which is cozy, and then this lamp over here, which is gothic and spooky. And the birds and the other critters that you can put down, like this cat, which I want to put down eventually, they like certain types of things. And that's what you get when you fill up their hearts. Same with the plants. And you might have noticed the same, like the little leaves come up over one of the fruit trees we were picking earlier, I think the pears. If you put things next to the things they like, they will have better yield for you. That's all. That's all I wanted to say about that. For now, I am going to call it a day, but I will see you for me tomorrow and for you in a couple seconds. Okay, and we're back for day 3. So let's see what day 3 has in store for us. Charlotte Pine has something. I've seen you digging out there, camper. Not to knock Jeremy, but the shovel he gave you seems a bit flimsy. He never had proper wilderness training, doesn't know how to reinforce a tool with spirit. Ah yes, reinforcing a tool with spirit. Or how to do what now? Don't be embarrassed, a lot of scouts never learn that skill. Luckily, I'm an old hand at it. Here's a list of ingredients. Bring them to me and I'll make you a shovel that can dig a latrine in seconds flat. No rush, of course. I've got a whole pot of tea to drink. Okay, so we need our wooden shovel, and then we need to catch 10 fish and burn them and give the bones to Charlotte Pine. Jeremy Gruffle has something for us, too. I see that I'm back to being blue and transparent. It's like wearing a neon sign that says, "Look at Jeremy Gruffle, he really messed up his life." It makes me mad, burning mad. So mad that I could melt iron. He just wants 1 iron ingot, which we have and can give to him now. Hey, who knew that ghostly rage burns hot enough to power a furnace? Now we can make ingots. It's just frustrating. I thought sharing those tools with you would clear my name and set me free. I was such a careful maker when I was alive. But now I'm a ghost, so I must have left something unfinished. What was it? We'll eventually find out. Let's see if Captain Snout has anything for us. He does. Did you know that ghosts can eat, young sailor? Oh yes, the hunger of the living is nothing compared to my monstrous appetites. That's fascinating. Ghosts can eat, or it sounds like you're about to send me on an errand. I'm gonna go with that's fascinating. Glad you think so. This is my roundabout way of asking you for a favor. I have an awful craving for a 3-course meal. Fish for the entree, fish for the main, and finally fish for dessert. Unfortunately, not any fish will do. My appetite is tragically particular. I'll need 3 fish that are uncommon or better. You do know how to check a fish's rarity, don't you? No, we'll say. Don't worry, it's simple enough. Just click on a fish in your inventory. Now, off you go. Catch me my courses on the double. Let's see if Francesca Duclaw has anything for us. She sure does. Hello, spirit friend. You're just the fauna I wanted to see. One of my favorite trees has gone missing. That's terrible. The poor thing is always getting lost. It's one of my special trees, small, square-shaped, rootless, lots of white leaves inside. If you come across a tree matching that description, be sure to send it my way. Patrice? Well, my favorite assistant postmaster is back. I got a package notification earlier today, a 23-pound box. A package that size must be a dang whopper of a psychic object. Could you track it down for me? Okay, so we've got a lot to do. Do we have mail? Yes, we do. Cheerio, Scoutamundo. Fun fact, I was looking up the history of the island you're on. Turns out that you were supposed to go to Cozy Cove. Spirit Scouts have been doing solo trips there for generations. It's only mildly haunted. I don't have much information about Cozy Grove, so I sent off a request to the main chapter. Maybe they'll know more. From Scoutmaster Blake, with one common log cabin antique. And happy animals from Charlotte. So you managed to feed your spirit animal. You've got a kind heart. A tip: the happier the animal, the more essence it produces. Make sure it's in a well-lit area and surrounded with stuff it likes. From Charlotte, with one mysterious plant lamp. Okay, so we have a lot of quests to set out on. What's going to be easiest? Near the workshop behind something for Patrice's package. There's a book. Oh, that was what Francesca needed. That was easy. I am struggling to find this package for Patrice. We may come back to it. Now that we've got Francesca's book, let's turn that in. There you are, Kafka. Kafka here is a very special tree. She used to look different. Taller trunk, wider branches, but change is unavoidable. Kafka knows that well, don't you, girl? Kafka's a bit of an introvert. Anyway, we embrace change here in my woods. In fact, if you bring me an item, I may be able to change it for you. I call it recycling, cycling back into something new and vital. Try it out sometime. So you might have noticed that we filled in a little bit of one of the hearts over Francesca's head. You fill those up specifically by doing story quests. Not every day will you get a story quest from someone. Some days you might get a fetch quest that's not relevant to the reason why they died. Where's this dang package? Why is there a step ladder? It did say near the workshop behind something. Yes, it did. Maybe let's move on to fishing for a bit. If push comes to shove, I can ask Charlotte for a hint and she'll guide me right to it. Trough crafting. Oop, oh no. Okay, I thought I got too close to that fish. They don't like to be hit with a bobber. Got a lungfish. Oops. One of 3 uncommon or better fish for Captain Snout. Oh, I'm really surprised that fish turned. Nope, nope. I really keep thinking I'm getting too close or too far from these fish. If you hit a fish, it will like flee. Okay, we've got all the fish we need for Captain Snout. This whole time I've been talking and I didn't realize I was muted. So now that we've turned in the 3 uncommon or better fish to Captain Bill Weather, we still have to catch a total of 10 fish to burn for Charlotte Pine. And I was saying that casting off of the cliffs can be a little bit hard. Like, every time I do it, you've seen me miss a little bit, or not cast far enough, and land my bobber right on the cliff. Is that fish gonna see this bobber? Yes. How many fish do we have? I think like 6. 7. Just need 3 more, and then we'll take them over and burn them. Wow, a big boy. I definitely want to catch that. Okay, I believe we have 10. We have 11. Let's go burn some fish. We also have a log or 2 for Flamey. And I think he's going to introduce us to a new bear today. "17 charred fish bones. Let's not burn quite this many. There, we'll burn these. Okay, then we'll bring this stuff to not Francesca, to Charlotte. Now let's see, a little ranger know-how, a little ghostly misdirection, and now your shovel is certified pro. It can dig deeper and go longer without breaking. Remember, Scout, take care of your tools. She gave us a bunch of things. Alright, let's see if we can find that package. It's awful crowded through here. No. I'm just going to take that out of my hand. I don't need to do any fishing right now, and I'm going to keep accidentally starting to cast. I know myself. Oops. I didn't mean to dig a hole, but that's fine. I have a couple of lanterns I can put down to expand the light out a bit, and that'll make the package easier to see, maybe? I actually don't think it's in here. Crazy. Behind something, behind something. Behind something just means that you'll find it on the ground, where if it says that it's like in a leaf pile, you'll have to go digging for it. Same with in a hole. Or like buried. Okay, let's ask Charlotte. Oh, really? It was right there the whole time? I'm sure that you saw that and you were like screaming. Cassie. You're very bad at this, Cassie. I knew I could count on you. And hey, there's a nice surprise. The package is addressed to me. It's heavy as heck. I wonder what it is. Hopefully something from my wife and kids. Maybe a huge homemade paperweight? Oh, it's a soccer ball. No wonder it weighed so much. Aren't soccer balls pretty lightweight, or is there something else in there weighing the package down? Most soccer balls are a pound at most. Mine is a little different. You know, I get some pretty weird mail. Last week was a box full of blood-soaked bear claws. I usually don't let it bother me, but this... Hey, thanks for all your help. I think I'm going to need a moment alone now. I think I'd rather get a soccer ball than a box full of blood-soaked hands. Okay, we have a couple logs for Flamey, and he's about to level up. Wonderful, my flame is roaring. And there's an odor wafting in from beyond. Is that fresh-baked bread? Huh. Usually such an irresistible smell, but not this time. There are 12 lost souls still hidden on the island, and I think we've just uncovered one more. This is Allison. The fire seems brighter. You're now Scout rank 6. Do we have any more logs? No. Alright, let's go meet Allison. Allison Fisher. Oh wow, they told me there was a new kid in town. But they didn't tell me you were so fashionable. That outfit really brings out your eyes. I'm Allison Fisher, your local baker bear, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Bright Eyes. Pleased to meet you too. It's not every day that I get to meet a new Cozy Grove resident. I think we should celebrate with some red velvet cupcakes. What do you say? I say yes. I love red velvet. Now let me see. Where's my recipe book? Sheesh, it's gone missing again. Now I know what you're thinking. Come on, you're a baker, just improvise. Red velvet's a tricky mix, though. I think the red comes from beets, but it might be ketchup. It's actually a chemical reaction with the baking soda and some other ingredient that makes it red. Sure, ketchup. Let's go with that. Too bad I used my last bottle on yesterday's cherry pie. If you find any of the red stuff lying around, let me know. I'll pay you back in delicious cupcakes. So you have to find 3 bottles of ketchup. I heard it was close by a dead tree with a bird's nest. That might be different from the dead tree that is usually here. It was near a folding chair behind something. I see it. I heard it was close by a stone grill behind something. Have we seen any stone grills today? Stuff moves, as I'm sure you've noticed. That's a puzzle. Eventually I will show you those. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, does this mean now that I've upgraded my shovel that I can dig this one? Yes. Behind something? Yes. This may not be the only stone grill. It may not even count as a grill. I think it's probably it, though. I know I don't need to clean up the leaf piles. I know it's on the ground just right behind something, but I also can't be stopped. This might be the grill. That looks more like what I would expect. Have you already seen it? Am I way behind? I'm tempted to ask Charlotte. Yeah, let's ask her. Oh. It was like perfectly aligned with that pole. Okay, Allison. You found some ketchup. Way to go, Bright Eyes. While you were out looking, I tracked down my recipe book. It was under a stack of mysterious novels. Can't believe how many mystery novels I read last year. Anywho, I now know how to make real red velvet cupcakes. But bad news, apparently the recipe calls for flour and sugar, and no ketchup. I'll need to place a special order. But come back soon and I'll bake you something delicious, okay? Okay, I have a feeling that's going to be it for the quests and the logs for Flamey today, but I'll let him tell us. Only 5 more logs before I'm full. I don't sense any more logs out there today. You should check back tomorrow. Perfect. So, Normally what I would do here is move over to gathering and storing supplies. But you watched me do a whole bunch of that already, and I don't want to bother you with more of it. So probably I'm going to leave this video here. This may be the last video in my Cozy Grove series, but do let me know if you'd like to see more. As you upgrade Flamey, you get more cabin space. Eventually your sleeping bag becomes a grander tent, and then eventually it becomes a cabin. You get a lot more space for decorating. There are still like 11 bears that we haven't yet uncovered. So there's lots to see and lots to do. This game does require some time. Like I said, there are seasonal fish and trees and so on, shells, bugs. So you're expected to play this for, you know, like a year at minimum to uncover everybody's stories. So just keep that in mind as well. But anyway, in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you very soon.